the Shifting Schools podcast. My name is Tricia Friedman, and we have a really short, super sweet, hopefully, episode for you. This is a bonus episode just to let you know that a brand new free guide is available to you. The link to download is in the show notes. And the free guide came out of requests that we were receiving. We had lots of educators reaching out and saying, have you seen the number one Netflix series that's entitled Adolescence? How can we use this in schools? How might we use this with our parent and caregiver community? And we thought, you know what? We need to put together a little bit of a guide. There's been just so many people reaching out and asking questions. So the guide is really about us wondering what happens when we treat pop culture not just as entertainment, but as a teachable classroom moment. So if you have not yet heard of Adolescence, it's a Netflix limited miniseries. It's 4 episodes. It was just released on March 13th. And it is just breaking records. I think it's the UK's most popular show ever. And it really looks at this idea that kids are not living a life where they are logging in and logging off. Today's teens are really living across that bridge. I think many of us as adults are living across that bridge, and we've got to stop and think a little bit more about what it means to navigate that shift. So our new free guide, it doesn't tell you how to explain the series to a teenager. It does, I think, something better. It gives you tools to listen, to reflect, pause, do some co-viewing with. So again, it's really looking at what are the better questions that we want to ask our teens and our pre-teens. Example, if someone my age watched this show and said, that's ridiculous, what do you think that person might be missing? So the guide is full of a range of questions that don't just invite critique, but really are looking at fostering empathy, questions that help us map how identity, power, and perspective show up on screen and then have real world implications. Now, the guide is also meant to look at the series from an interdisciplinary lens. You've got resources if you're a humanities teacher versus if you're a math teacher. And we really look at building on the popularity of this show to expand and broaden out conversations. If you've been following Shifting Schools for any length of time, you know that we talk about media literacy being interdisciplinary. So here's a way to make sure that we stop seeing media literacy as a standalone skill and we start treating it as a lens to work through all of our courses. Shows like Adolescence, they don't offer us easy answers. And I think that's perhaps the point. They open doors to conversations about digital identity, about generational misunderstanding, as well as whose story matters. So we hope that you dig into this free guide. It helps you spark some great conversations, not just about teens, but with teams. If the free guide is useful to you and your family, your friends, your classroom, we would love to hear back from you. Our email address is over there in the show notes. And please also see this as a reminder that when you're looking for support, we always want to hear you out. Again, when we were getting all of those emails, we said, you know what? If we've received 15 emails, it means there might be 50 of our listeners out there who would like to do more with Adolescence as a resource for us in education. So thanks for checking out this very short bonus episode. If you explore the guide, let us know. If there's other guidance you're looking for, please also let us know that too. Have a great weekend.